Hey guys, welcome to Shadow School Studios. It's Raven Wolf. We're back with another Friday deck list. This one is a deck I built like whenever she first came out, but I didn't build it like very optimized. I just put some fun Naya cards in the deck. So I'm kind of trying to remaster it a little bit, change it up, put in some of the cards I would like to order, stuff like that. I gotta ask guys, if you enjoy my content, please like and subscribe. If I go a little fast for you in this video or you get a little lost, I am going to have this on Moxfield. Just look for me, Raven Wolf, and then you have the deck name right here. Comment down below, guys, to basically get some interaction going, ask some questions about the deck, what you want to change about the deck, things like that, to feed the YouTube algorithm, get some more support. And, yeah, I'm going to say let's go ahead and get into it. So for this commander, we are doing Phabine, Boss's Confidant. Creature tokens you control have haste. At the beginning of combat on your turn, each player reveals the top card of the library. For each land card revealed, we create a 1/1 green and white citizen token. Then creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. For each non-land card revealed this way, then each player draws a card. So essentially we're going to be kind of group helping people, but we're going to be building a board and making our creatures bigger. So basically our win condition is to go wide and go big at the same time. Even though our commander is a 6-drop, it is what it is. Comet, Stellar Pup. Basically 0, roll a 6-sided die. 1 or 2, we make squirrels. They gain haste. 3 will be a -1. We get a card with mana value 2 or less from our graveyard to our hand. 4 or 5, we deal damage equal number of loyalty counters on him to a creature or player, which is -2 loyalty counters. And 6 is +1, and we activate his ability 2 more times. So yeah, mostly I'm trying to get the squirrels, but any of the abilities are pretty good. Garuk Wallet Speaker mostly is the untapping lands. The -4, if we can get to it, is a kind of win con, depending on how big we get. Miku, Voice of Power. She's mostly in here to make the tokens at ramp, and the -2 ability for removal. The -6 is okay, but mostly for the first 2 abilities. Ancient Copper Dragon. When deals damage to player, roll d20. We get that many treasures. Again, ramp. Angelic Arboration. We're going to be... This with our commander, we're going to sack the 1/1s to make 4/4s with Flying and Vigilance. A mill. Pakal. On an attack, we're going to make a bunch of 1/1s. Hopefully. Or we're going to keep making 1/1s over time. We have Aurelia, so we can keep going to combat to trigger our commander and all of our other attack triggers. Birds of Paradise as a mana dork. Critterhoof Behemoth as a win con if we go wide enough. Flameblade Angel, so whenever, if we want to like block, or if our opponents block our stuff, we deal damage to them still. Galta and Maverin is either going to make us a really big creature or a bunch of 1/1s, again, with lifelink. Gisela, Blade of Gold Knight, is another win con for the deck. Either our tokens are going to be doing double damage and taking half damage, our opponents take double damage, and we take half damage. So yeah, just another like win con for us. Gold Spring Dragon is another ramp. Hissing Iguana, basically for like death triggers for our creatures. Jenny Faye, Jetmir's second. For this one, we're going to mostly be making the dog tokens, because with the dog tokens and the Angelic Arboration can still make 4/4s, because it doesn't need both base power 1/1. It just needs one or the other to be 1. Jolene is going to be making us treasure when we attack, or when our opponents attack. When we attack them, and we kind of like, again, give our opponents some treasure if they attack another opponent. Might Overseer is to buff our tokens by giving them first strike and +1/+0. And then we can make mites. Mondrak is mostly for doubling our tokens, and he becomes indestructible. Moonshaker Cavalry is another win con, because we can just make all the stuff game flying and it buffs them up. Mural is to protect our turn and make more soldiers on the attack. Osier Talk is to triple our token generation. Old Knob bonus for ramp. Overlord of the Hauntwoods is ramp. Purpose God of the Forge is to burn our opponents. We have Scoot Swarm, which is just to go wide again. Shall I Voice Plenty is to protect us and our stuff, along with Sigarda Font of Blessings. They're both made to just protect us and our board. Surger Priest is for life gain and life draining our opponents if they try and do what we do. Three Blade Thunderhulk is to go wide, and then we can sack the artifacts to go bigger, do it all over again. Twitching Doll is a mana dork that we can sack later to make a bunch of tutus. And Witty Roastmaster is the same as Prophros. We just want to burn our opponents. For sorceries, we have Wake in the Woods to make us lands, and our forest, they're also creatures. Cultivate for ramp, Jessica's Will for ramp. Mizium Mortars is a one-sided board wipe. And Triumph of the Hordes is another win con. We have Artifact Mutation for removal that makes us creatures, or Mutation for enchantment removal that makes us creatures. Cabaret Charm either makes us creatures, buffs our creatures and gives them trample, or it's removal for planeswalkers and creatures. Dawn's Truce is for protection along with Heroic Intervention. Pyrrhic Ritual is ramp. Rite of Harmony is just for card draw, straight up. Which is in my Care Master deck, just goes really, really hard. We have Alter Dimension to mill our opponents out. Arcane Signet for ramp. Ashnod's Altar for ramp. Commander Sphere for ramp. Decanter of Endless Water is a mana rock that also gives us no hand size. That way our commander and Rite of Harmony won't draw us out. Dragon Throne Tarkir we want on our commander because we can just tap to boost all of our creatures. Halo Fountain, make more creatures, and it's a win con. Soul Ring for mana rock and Thought Vessel. Again, no max hand size and a mana rock. For enchantments, we have Annoyed Procession, double our tokens, Aura Shards for removal. Caretaker's Talent is can buff all our tokens and its card draw. Cathar's Crusade, buff our entire board by going wide and going big really fast. Doubling Season to double our tokens. Earthcraft for ramp. Goblin Bombardment. Again, we can sack our tokens if we go wide enough and just kill somebody. Impact Tremors, same as Prophros and Weedy Roastmaster. Outpost Siege is if we get board wiped, we can just do damage to our opponents. Parallel Lives, double tokens. Prosperous Partnership, we can turn our untapped creatures into treasures to ramp us out. Rabble Rousing is to go wide. Splinter Twin is to make copies of certain creatures. Stimulus Package. So, Stimulus Package with hang on. Where's it? Yeah, Prosperous Partnership and Stimulus Package along with like Osier Talk goes infinite. Another piece of that to go infinite would be like Impact Tremors or Outpost Siege or, God Bombardment. Like, I'll put it on the board later to show you. For our lands, I kept it pretty simple, but pretty optimized. We have Arid Mesa, Cabaret Courtyard for fetch lands, Cloudtop Retreat for check lands, Command Tower, Evolving Wilds for fetch, Exotic Orchard, 5 Forest, Hushwood Verge for a check land, Jetmir's Garden for a triome, Jungle Shrine for a slow triome, 5 Mountains, Overgrown Farmlands for a check, 5 Plains, Rockfall Vale, Rootbound Crag, Sacred Foundry for shock, Stomping Ground for a shock, Sundown Pass for a slow land, Sunpale Grove for a check land, Temple Garden for another shock land, and Thornspire Verge for a check land. So yeah, very, very optimized, and this one's a little slower. I never really play Evolving Wilds, just cause at this point. But I don't think it's bad, especially because I have 15 basics. And of course, we are going to try it out. Let's play test. This is a very slow hand, but we draw for turn 1. We'll do Mountain. Next turn. Let me see. We'll do Clifftop Retreat. Next turn. Well, we don't have any of the green, but that's fine. We're not doing anything for a while. There we go. Mural. Next turn. Plains. Attack with Mural. Yeah, this was a really bad hand. I didn't think it'd be this slow. This deck is going to have mana issues. I didn't try and optimize mana because I had so many cards. This hand's a lot better. Draw for turn 1. We're going to do Arid Mesa and crack it. Losing a life. View library. Jetmir's Garden. Comes into play tapped. Next turn. We do Rootbound Crag. Twitching Doll. Next turn. Forest. That's 4, 5, 6 mana. So we'll turn 4 our commander. We go to combat, view our library, and we say we'll do half and half. So we make 2 citizens, and then we draw that, and then all our creatures will get +2/+2 until their turn. So we'll go ahead and just swing for 4. So yeah. Oh yeah, this should be next turn. Yeah, it should be. This is turn 4. Is what turn 4 should look like. We play at Plains. There you go. Then turn 5. We'll put 2 mana aside, and we'll do Rite of Harmony. And then we'll do Halo Fountain. Tap that, yeah. There you go. We'll go to combat. We'll do 50/50 again. So all our creatures will get +2/+2 again. We'll go ahead, go to combat, and swing 4 3/3s. Say we lose 1. Oh yeah, we draw 2 cards. Next turn, turn 6, we'll play an Exotic Orchard. For this turn, though, I'm going to say we tap out and do a Cathar's Crusade. Then we'll go to combat. Make, if we did half and half again, 2 creatures, which puts 2 counters on all of our creatures, making them way bigger. And then they get +2/+2, so all our tokens are now 5/5s. Go ahead and restart. Ooh, that's a bad hand. That's a better hand. I'll keep it. So we draw for turn 1. I'm going to do an Overgrown Farmland. Next turn. Oh, are you serious? I'll do a Mountain. Bird's Paradise. Next turn. Forest. We'll tap out. And we make 2 forests. Basically, we make 2 Dryad Arbors. There we go. Next turn, we're going to play a Plains. We'll leave Bird's Paradise open. Cast Commander. Go in combat. Say we half and half again, just to make it fair. 2 citizens. All our creatures get +2/+2. We'll swing 2 3/3s. And a 2/3 Bird's Paradise to send a message. Next turn, Mountain. We'll do a Goblin Bombardment. And we'll tap Bird. No, we won't tap Bird. We'll do Woody Roastmaster for our other card. And then we'll leave the Forest Dryads for like Heroic Intervention or something. And essentially what we'll do, we'll go to combat, make 2 more tokens. All our creatures get +2/+2. We're dealing 2 damage to each opponent. And if our opponent's trying to kill something, we'll just remove it. Next turn, turn 6, do an Artifact Mutation and a Might Overseer at this point. And we started going crazy. So yeah, this deck can go slow, but it can also go fast. I'm going to draw for turn. We'll do a Stomping Ground and play tapped. So this one's going to be a slow one right here. We'll do a Forest. Turn 3, that Commander Sphere. Next turn, what do I want to do? Arcane Signet. We still have 3 mana. I'll go ahead and do Cabaret Courtyard to make 2 citizens. Because it's not bad. Next turn, we're like 1 mana short from getting our commander out. We'll go ahead and we'll do Cathar's Crusade. Next turn, there you go. On curve, we'll do our commander, go to combat, make 2 citizens, which puts 2 counters on all our creatures, and then all our creatures get +2/+2. We'll swing. Turn 7, tap our lands for Parallel Lives, and then we'll do 2 mana for Impact Tremors. Go into combat, make 2. All our creatures get 2 counter. Oh, we make 4. All our creatures get 4 counters. All our creatures get +2/+2. We're going to swing with all our big stuff. So yeah, Phabine can go pretty fast depending on how you build her and just how lucky you are. Like, look, 1 land to hand. This one's not a bad hand. I'll play it. Draw. This will be the last one we do, though. Oh, hell yeah. Arid Mesa. Crack it. View Library. Jetmir's Garden. Next turn, do Stomping Ground and play tapped. Next turn, we'll do Forest, Decanter. Next turn, Forest, Awaken the Woods for 3. Add token, Forest Dryad in 1/2. Next turn, Mountain, cast Commander, go to combat. Again, on average, 50/50. Make 2 citizens. Then we can swing where we want. Next turn, I'm going to do... I also forgot to draw the cards. If we draw 1 more. We'll go ahead and we'll do... Put these 2 aside. Perforos. And we have 5 mana. I'm going to go ahead and do Sigarda to protect our board. Meaning we only have 1 Forest Dryad untapped. But that is fine. Because what I'm going to do is we go to combat, making 2 dudes, doing 2 damage to each opponent. And all our creatures get... Oh yeah, we draw. All our creatures get +2/+2. So we swing. Boom. Easy peasy. Turn 7. Oh. You know what I'm going to do, though? Let's see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana. With that 6 mana, I'm going to cast Aurelia, dealing 2 damage each of my opponents. We go to combat. Make 2 more dudes, doing 4 damage each opponent. Which will also then give all our creatures +2/+2. Go to combat. Whatever lives, whatever can hit. We swing with everything. We go to our second combat. Do it again. Doing 4 more damage each opponent. Giving all the creatures another +2/+2. Oh yeah, we draw. Ta-da! We're just swinging hard at this point on turn 7. And besides the first game, we've gotten our commander out before curve. So there is enough ramp in the deck if it can be played right. Now, the combo I was talking about before, I will put it on the board for you. So we have Stimulus Package, Prosperous Partnership, Ojurta, View Library. And we'll say like Impact Tremors, as a key one. Yeah, I think that would work. Or if we had like Weedy Roast Master, because there's a bunch of different ways. But if we had like an Impact Tremors ability, or even a Goblin Bombardment ability, so we'll even here. I'll pull it out for visual reasons. So this is the infinite combo. You need these 3 pieces on board for this infinite combo to work. So we have Prosperous. When it enters, we make 2 citizens, and then we'll say that we had both. So we say we had 2 citizens and 2 treasures, and this is like just nobody's touching our board type stuff here. Boom. All right. So for it to work, really all we need is 1 treasure to make this work. Okay. What we do is we sack the treasure to Stimulus Package, making 3 citizens. 3 citizens enter, 3 damage each opponent. We tap those 3 citizens to make a treasure. With that treasure, we're going to sack it. Here, let's put this to the side. We sack that treasure, make 3 more citizens, 3 damage each opponent. Or what we do is with Goblin Bombardment, we just start sacking our citizens and shooting whatever target we want. More value in Impact Tremors or like a Perforos type of ability. But that's mostly what this combo is. So here, let's just get rid of them on the board. But yeah. So the more efficient combo is that. Or there's other ways, other cards that do it too, like Witty Roast Master. Oh yeah, Perforos. Alter Dementia. These 3, and then one of these pieces, you go infinite really, really fast. Or no, you go infinite instantly. Now, this infinite combo has a lot of trading priority, because you do have to wait for each of these to trigger. Your opponents can have responses. There's like, yeah, but literally these 3 cards here, and one of these pieces is what is a win con. So this deck has multiple win cons and 1 infinite combo. That I think this is the only infinite combo in the deck. But again, you have these 3 are needed. So if one of these are gone, you're never going to outvalue enough unless you had all the other mana doublers, but then it makes ×4, so you're making 1 extra. That's the point I'm trying to make. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the deck. It's just, I really wanted to make Phabine. She was like, whenever Capenna came out, she was the commander I wanted to build. So yeah, I'll see y'all again next time, guys. And again, tell me what you think of the deck. Play it yourselves. See how y'all like it. Bye-bye.